Well, hello. Today I want to talk about this little device I saw. It's a Yamaha SC-02 Session Cake Portable Mixer. And I saw this thing, I'm thinking, what does it do? But it was like 20 bucks, and I decided to buy it. I think regularly it was like 60 or 80 bucks when it first came out. There's a place to plug in XLR microphone, a place to plug in obviously a guitar. This basically goes into your computer or phone or tablet or whatever that has that 1/8 inch jack. On here there's a pan, there's the input, there's a Me, which is kind of like a mixer between the software that's coming, well, whatever it's plugged into, and also what's going in there, and also the headphones as well. And right now I got it plugged into my little portable speaker here. So a couple things to note. One is that you need to plug it into the Lux to go into your computer. When I first got this thing, I couldn't find that information, and it took a while to actually find a video in another language that they finally plugged that in and said, all right, you can chain more together, but my purpose is that I think what this is really good for is this kind of recording here with GarageBand or something on your phone as well. So you plug that in there. There's also a direct mute direct. So I'll plug that in there. It's a little easier here with the distortion. So now you're hearing the guitar and the amp coming from GarageBand. When I turn it off, all I'm hearing is what's coming from the guitar, from the amp assimilation. So I'll leave that on for right now because that makes it a little easier. So basically, you can just go in and record. So I got some drums going on here. Let's record a little bit. 2, 3, 4. So I'll play the guitar part in there. It's not perfect by any means at all, but playing it back. So it does pretty good. It does pretty good. Now, if I want to record vocals on top of that, what I found, if you plug in the guitar and the microphone at the same time, it's going to record both tracks there. Well, I guess it's like a direct input, but you know, da 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 da. So normally I'd have headphones on for this. I guess I can put headphones on real quick. Plug into the headphones. So now I'm going to hear it, and if I turn on or turn off the direct, there we go. 1, 2, 3. But now I can hear myself talk. All right, so da. Let's see what I can do with this. And you won't hear this, but I'll just record a little bit of my vocal. Yeah, I'm a rock and roll star. Yes, I am. Yes, I am rock and roll. And every day I am. All right, anyways. So I won't go on too much more than that. So I'll go ahead and unplug the microphone and plug back in my speaker so we can hear it. And now, yeah, I'm a rock and roll star. Yes, I am. Yes, I am rock and roll. Anyways, you get the idea. So if I can record vocals, I can record guitar, I can play a bass line in there, and with GarageBand, take it down an octave. And of course, I got drums built in there, and you can put a keyboard in here as well. Anything that can be plugged into a 1/4 inch or or XLR, which is pretty much every instrument. So if I want to do a little solo on top of that, let's see, give me a little bit of, there we go. And I'll turn off once again that direct mode, so I'm only hearing what's coming through here. It seems to be pretty, the latency doesn't seem to be a problem with latency. Okay, I probably should have some dirt in there, but that's okay. We'll just kind of roll with that. All right. Yeah, I'm a rock and roll star. Yes, I am. Yes, I am rock and roll. Every day I am. So, anyways, turn that vocal down just a little bit, and let's see how it sounds. Yeah, I'm a rock and roll star. Yes, I am. Anyways, so I can mix it later on, but you get the idea. And the other thing is, like, I have my little iPad here, which is basically a phone. Looks like a computer, but all that is it's a typewriter there. And I can plug this into GarageBand as well. So let's just try that and see how that would work. So I got GarageBand on here, and I got my little amp. So I put a little drums on there. So this is being played through this. And so I hit record. Okay, and so let me make another track for the solo. Okay, and then if I have it play it back. So, like I said, I can go back later on and mix it. So for $20 to be able to record audio, guitar, a 1/4 inch XLR, it works really good. You know, is the preamps as good as a Scarlett? No, it's not. But to throw this on, you know, in your travel bag. The other thing that I think is a great possibility is that you can use this with your phone. And so if you don't have your computer with you and you're out on a gig and you want to don't want to drag 20 guitar amps with you, if you got GarageBand on one of your phones, you can just use that as well. So I really like this box here, and so I give it a big thumbs up. They have one that's only, if you don't think you're going to sing, it's a red one that only has a guitar jack. But for a few bucks more, it's nice to have that ability in case you want to do a vocal, or down the line somebody else wants, you want to use it to put some vocals on there. And you also use this as a podcast station as well. So here's a close-up of the Yamaha cake session here. And you can see the knobs there. We got the pan, the input, basically kind of that mixer between what's going from the computer or phone into the box, and also the headphones here. So here is where you plug in the headphones. You can plug in a speaker like I did earlier. This is the most important part. Make sure the red wire that comes with it goes into Lux, and that's what's going to be plugged into your device, either your phone or your laptop or whatever. And this is another part that's important here. If you want to hear your clean sound, you have that on. If you don't want to hear it, if you just want to hear the amp modeling, turn it off. So those are important there. I haven't really played around with the other input there. It says right, but I guess you can record two things at the same time. So you do have a microphone gain there as well. It is not, there's no phantom power, so you have to make sure that you're using a dynamic microphone, like some type of a knockoff, you know, of a Shure Shure microphone or whatever it is, 58. That's kind of a knockoff of one there. And that's basically the things that you need to use. One thing I also want to make sure I mention about this Yamaha cake session, portable cake session, is that it does run on battery power. So 2 AA batteries And I usually use rechargeable batteries because I use so many cameras in my life, and it seems it lasts a pretty good bit of time. So there it is. Fantastic. I give it a thumbs up. It is worth the $20 bill to buy this. So I spent about 10 minutes or so, and I recorded this. So anyways, it sounds great. So definitely for demo work, something you want to just lay down some tracks, or if you're not a professional and you don't need the preamps being super great, this works fine. I give it a thumbs up. And the preamps actually sound pretty good. I mean, it sounds pretty good. It's not digital, so it works with analog equipment, and so I really dig that as well. As always, rock and roll, of course, at this computer. You like this type of amazing content, you know what you need to do. Subscribe, y'all. Repeat that.